Hi, Dean. How's it going? I really enjoyed meeting you today. I just wanted to say thanks for coming over.
Oh, hey Kaylee, it's so nice of you to message me. I really enjoyed meeting you and all of Emma's family today. Thanks for making me feel so welcomed.
I hope you don't think this is weird, but I really wanted to know. What is it that you like about my sister?
What do I like about Emma? I thought you asked me that earlier, when I told you all the story of how we met and everything. She really inspires me to be the best person I can be. She's always doing her best to be kind and understanding to the people around her. Stuff like that. We've got the same values. That's why I think we're suited to each other. Does that make sense?
Oh, I see. Is that all?
Yeah, I think that's enough. Why do you want to know? Are you trying to get dating tips or something? Do you have someone you want to marry?
No, not really. I was just kind of wondering, since you seem kind of like weirdly matched. Like, you're definitely a 10, but Emma's more like a 5 or a 6. So I guess maybe you just chose not to mind about her face so much because she has a nice personality? That's really kind of you.
I don't know what to say. I've never really thought about that at all. Her face?
Sure, we've always had this thing about how she's the ugly one and I'm the cute one. Even she knows that. You can't have missed that, right?
Well, it's not really that important to me. Whether you think someone is beautiful or not is kind of subjective. I think she's beautiful when she's talking about something she's passionate about. And when she smiles. But are you sure you should be talking about your sister like that? Especially to me. It's not very kind to judge someone by their looks.
Oh, that's tough though.
What's tough?
I mean, it'll be tough for Emma to be with you because she'll always be compared to you. I'm not going to be the only person who thinks like that. I think you'll find a lot of people who'll be wondering why you're together. Don't you get tired of always having to explain yourself or make up excuses and reasons why you like her? It sounds to me like you have to try really hard to find positive things to say about her. I don't think that's the best thing for either of you.
I'm not making up excuses or trying to find positive things to say. I'm just answering your questions in an honest way. And I definitely don't have to try really hard when I'm around Emma. When I'm with her, I can just be myself. I can say exactly what I'm thinking, and I know she'll listen with kindness and understanding. I really think that's the most important thing, for people to be happy together in a relationship. Have you ever been in a long-term relationship?
Well, no, but I've always had boyfriends. It's best when you're both hot and everyone else is jealous and wants to be you. Oh, I feel so sorry for you right now. You don't have to pretend, you can be totally honest with me. I know that you can't really be happy with Emma. Nobody is that selfless, really. Are you punishing yourself for something? Is that it? There must be something making you unhappy that makes you want to be with someone like her.
I'm not sure what you're trying to say, but no. It's really like I told you, I value compatibility over looks.
That's what you thought before you met me, isn't it?
Excuse me?
I just mean that now that you know that Emma has such a cute younger sister, you can't possibly still want to be with someone as old and ugly as that, can you?
I don't think that at all. I can't believe you would even say that.
I'm just being honest. You said you value honesty, right? I mean, you've seen her face, haven't you?
You really shouldn't talk about other people like that, Kaylee, especially your own sister.
Oh, you're such a kind person, Dean. I like that about you. Even if you feel bad that you don't like Emma anymore, you don't have to try and protect your feelings. I promise I won't tell her. It can be our little secret. Although she will probably find out eventually. But for now, maybe I can ask you to save your kind feelings just for me?
I don't think so. I'm engaged to your sister. I don't have any plans to change that.
Well, maybe not right now. That would be too sudden. I'll text you again another time, okay? Sleep well. I'll be thinking of you.
Hey, Em, what are you up to?
Oh, hey, Dean. Thanks so much for coming over today. I think it went well, don't you? Mom and Dad really seem to like you. I'm sorry about Kaylee, though. She's always been like that.
Like what?
Asking inappropriate questions and talking about herself and stuff. She's a little too into herself, but she's okay once you get to know her.
Well, I'm glad we could all meet anyway.
Yes, I'm so happy all of that stuff is finally out of the way. I've met your family too, so now we can get on with making plans for the wedding.
Yeah, it's exciting. Actually, there was something that I wanted to talk to you about. It's about Kaylee.
Oh no, what has she done? Already?
I got a text from her just a few minutes ago.
Oh my god, I knew it was a terrible idea to let her have your number. Didn't I say that?
Yeah, you did. You tried to prepare me, I know, but it's worse than I ever imagined. She is completely unhinged. I don't know how to explain it.
It's okay, you don't have to struggle to find the words for her. I know it all. She has a propensity to jump to weird conclusions, and then she gets carried away by her imagination, and things get out of hand very quickly. And the amount that she has to show off to be the center of attention, it's almost like a medical condition.
I remember you said that once she got into a load of trouble with a guy that she just assumed was in love with her or something like that.
Yes, it's true. The guy was engaged, but Kaylee thought that he was so in love with her that she turned up at his wedding wearing a wedding dress. The family accused her of stalking them and went to court to have a restraining order put on her so she couldn't go within 100 meters of him. It was actually a guy she was working with at the time, so she lost her job and everything. That was the first job she had after she graduated college, too. She hasn't been able to find a good job since then, so she just does temp work. According to my mom, when the police turned up and asked her what she was doing, she said that she was rescuing the man from a loveless marriage. I don't know why she has these delusions, but I feel sorry for her because she's going to keep getting in serious trouble if she doesn't start to see sense.
Oh dear, what if she does it again?
It would be really bad if it happened again so soon. Luckily, I think the guy that she was stalking and his wife eventually got over it, and Kaylee didn't cause any lasting damage to their lives. But it hasn't been good for her. I think that she still thinks that she was in the right, and that guy would have been happier with her. I kind of wish I could help her, but I just don't know how.
You always want to do what's best for people, but you're right, it's really difficult to know what to do with your sister. Everything I say to her makes her worse somehow.
I was actually hoping I could arrange a time to introduce you to my parents when my sister wasn't there, but it backfired. My grandma didn't know that was the plan and let it slip that you were coming over, so my sister took the day off of work.
Your grandma really loves her, doesn't she?
Yeah, they're very similar, I think. They've always been so close. I think the stuff my grandma says to her actually makes it worse. She's always saying stuff like, Kaylee is so beautiful, it's no wonder all the men are in love with her. And, you're so pretty, you can just choose whatever man you want. I didn't really care because I knew it was just my grandma being silly, and I couldn't do anything about it anyway. But I didn't realize that kind of thing could do so much damage. It's almost as though my sister has been brainwashed to believe that she's the center of the universe. She definitely still gets away with a lot at home, and I think it's my grandma's fault.
This could turn out to be a complete disaster in more ways than one.
Yeah, I'm sorry if you ended up being affected by all of this.
You don't have to apologize for it. Maybe disaster is a bit harsh. I'll deal with it somehow, so try not to worry about it, okay?
Sure, okay. But you should know she can be a little scary when she gets hold of an idea. Make sure you take care as well, okay?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll make sure nothing too bad goes down.
Hey, sis, what are you doing?
Oh my goodness, Kaylee, it's a bit early for you to be texting on a Saturday. You're already awake? You usually sleep until lunchtime. What is it?
Wait till you hear this. You're never gonna believe it. I finally found the man of my dreams. Oh, I'm in love.
Wow, well that's new, isn't it? I can't wait to hear all about this guy. Do I know him by any chance?
And maybe you do.
Let me see who you could be talking about. It's not Dean, is it? You know, my fiancé who you met last weekend.
Oh, how did you know? You've really spoiled the surprise. I've been planning this moment for ages.
You can't have been planning it for too long since you only met him for the first time a week ago.
Well, I guess you might have already found out from Dean. I think he really fell for me last weekend. I'm not surprised he already told you he was calling things off with you.
That's not exactly it. I just assumed that's who you meant because it's pretty much exactly how you acted before you got yourself into so much trouble with that guy from work.
What are you talking about?
Please don't say you've forgotten what happened and what you did.
I have no idea what you mean. I didn't do anything to get into trouble with anyone. I was trying to save that guy. He decided to choose to be miserable, didn't he?
Oh, at least you remember. I was starting to think that you were psychotic or something. Plus, I already heard from Dean that you've been sending him weird texts since last week, after he left the house.
Weird stuff? I was just being honest with him. I'm sure that's what he would appreciate from his future wife.
I distinctly remember you calling that guy from work your dream guy and the love of your life. And then I found out that he was engaged and you gate-crashed his wedding and ruined it. And that's not the only instance that you've done something like this, although it was maybe the worst time because the police had to get involved. But if I try to count them all, I think that this is probably the 10th time that you've tried to imagine someone else's boyfriend or fiancé is in love with you. Are you sure you don't need to see a doctor? I think there could be something seriously wrong with you if you can't accept what you're doing is wrong.
Will you stop with that already? I do not need to see a doctor. If anything, it's you who needs to see a therapist because you're so jealous that I'm cute and you're ugly. But this time, you can't argue. This time I know for sure that Dean is in love with me, so you'll just have to give up on him. Hasn't he already told you? Otherwise, who knows what's going to happen at your wedding? I hope I don't have to ruin it to save Dean from having ugly, boring children with you.
I really don't want my wedding to be ruined by you. Don't even think about it.
Well, that's settled then. Dean is engaged to me now. I wonder where we should get married. Oh, there is so much to plan. It is so exciting.
You are not getting married, so don't get ahead of yourself.
Hey, babe, what's up? It's your fiancée, Kaylee. Do you want to stay up all night texting like we're in high school or something? What?
Hi, Kaylee. You know Emma is my fiancée, right?
Sure. I'll settle for just being the fiancé of your heart's desires right now. I know you can't just break things off with her straight away. She'll be too disappointed because she's so sensitive. We have to wait for the right time so that you guys can break off your engagement. Then we should probably also want a couple of days before announcing ours. We don't want it to look too much like we got rid of Emma on purpose.
But I'm not planning on breaking off the engagement with Emma.
Right, okay, but about our wedding, I don't think I can settle for anything less than $50,000 spent on it.
Are you kidding?
But I have a dress already, so we don't have to worry about that. I am prepared.
You have a wedding dress just lying around? I didn't think you'd ever really been engaged.
Well, it's a bit of a sad story, but there was a guy I was seeing before and we wanted to get married, but we were forced apart. We were together right up until the date of our wedding, but then our families intervened and we weren't allowed to go through with it.
Oh, really?
It's really sad, isn't it? We wanted to be together so badly, but it just wasn't meant to be. But it's fine. That is why I'm so happy to have met someone like you, Dean. I honestly think that you're my soulmate. Have I told you that?
No, I don't think so. But like I said, I'm getting married to your sister.
It's okay. I know that you can speak freely right now. I can do that for both of us. But don't forget, our wedding should cost no less than $50,000. That's what we deserve. You can take care of the arrangements, can't you? I wouldn't know where to start. But it has to be fancy. Oh, you should hire a wedding planner.
Hey, Ems, do you have a moment? I have something I want to discuss.
Hey, sweetie, what's up?
Actually, I met up with your parents this evening. I wanted to talk to them. I just thought I should let you know what went down.
My parents? Why?
Well, I wanted to talk to them before I said anything to you about it, because I wanted to know how they felt before I did anything.
About what? Is it Kaylee again? I'm not sure what you mean.
It's about your grandma.
My grandma? Has she started saying stuff to you as well?
No, but I really think that she's not helping the situation with your sister. I think Kaylee's delusions are affected really bad by her indulgence. I wanted to talk to your parents about it because I think it's not good having the two of them living together so closely. I think that they should be separated.
I agree. I've tried talking to my parents about it before, and they thought that we would wait until Kaylee was in college. And then when she went to college, I thought her behavior might improve because she was away from grandma, but it didn't make much of a difference at all. She just came home every other weekend, and she found other girls at college to worship her too.
I think I might have found a solution.
Really? What is it?
Do you want to come over tomorrow? It's kind of complicated, so it's better if I tell you about it in person.
Okay, sure. I'll come over after work.
Hey sis, what's up? I have a little announcement, which I'm sure you've been waiting for. It's been a while, so I think I can get away with saying it now. Dean and I are getting married. And the wedding is gonna cost $50,000. Oh my god! How excited and happy are you for this? I'm finally getting my happy ending. Dean is taking care of all of the arrangements, so it's gonna be a surprise for me. I have no idea what is gonna happen. The only thing I have to do is put on my dress on the day and go to the venue. How romantic is that? Oh, I can't believe that he would do all of this for me. He must really love me, don't you think?
I think you've never changed since you were a little girl. You always have to be the center of attention, don't you?
Well, I do feel a bit sorry that it kind of looks like I stole Dean from you because he was your fiancé first. How does it make you feel? Your little sister is gonna marry your ex-fiancé and you have to go to the wedding and celebrate it? Oh, that must be so hard. Oh, I can't imagine how you must feel. I'm so sorry, okay? Don't try and blame this all on me because I think it's as much your fault as it is mine.
How can that possibly be true?
Just because I did fight for him, but you obviously didn't.
Kaylee, before you go any further, haven't you heard anything yet?
About what? I'm not sure what you mean.
Grandma is leaving this weekend. She's moving out. Hasn't she told you?
What? No. Oh, what's going on?
She met someone, actually. A man she wants to live with.
Grandma has a boyfriend? She is so sneaky, I had no idea.
Yeah, I was surprised as well. Apparently this guy is moving into a new service department, especially for older people, and he asked if she wanted to come. He said they should share their old age and live out their lives among people who understand what it's like. And then he got a bunch of flowers and a ring and asked her to marry him.
She's getting married again? It's not like she's gonna live in an old people's home?
Apparently, I think this guy's pretty wealthy. And Grandma said he thought it would be a good opportunity for all of us to move out and make a fresh start. You and Grandma have never been apart for that long, but I think that this is a good chance to finally try living without her.
Me? What do I have to do with this?
He has a friend who owns a business and he needs sales assistants. It's a traveling position and it sounds very glamorous. You'd be taking airplanes everywhere and staying in fancy hotels. Grandma's new boyfriend can recommend you and get you a job there.
I'd be traveling? And working?
You're going tomorrow, actually. Mom and Dad agreed and it's all decided. That's why I thought that you would have heard something about it at least.
Tomorrow? Oh, but that is so soon, and I'm not sure if it's really something that I want to do. Oh, what about my wedding? I'm supposed to be marrying Dean and becoming a housewife. He's prepared the whole thing.
Are you serious? I thought that you were joking about that. Dean and I actually got married already.
Excuse me?
Yeah, we had the wedding last weekend. It was a lovely day.
You had a wedding and everything? Without telling me?
Well, I didn't trust you to believe that Dean truly wanted to marry me and not you, so I couldn't tell you. I'm sorry about that, but your track record with weddings is not great. We left last night for our honeymoon. Oh, we're in Italy right now.
You're where? That was supposed to be my honeymoon in Italy. You've stolen the man of my dreams and my happy ending, Emma. How dare you?
Dean was never yours, though. He was always my fiancé, and now we're married. He did try to tell you that himself many times, and I introduced him to you as my fiancé, so you can't blame us for the misunderstanding.
But he's in love with me.
Did you get a message from him just now?
No, what? Wait, let me check.
It should say something like, I never once told you I wanted to marry you, did I? I could never marry someone who was brazen enough to suggest wearing a wedding dress they'd already worn once to destroy someone else's wedding. Is that it?
How do you know that? You forced him to say that, didn't you? You must have forced him to get married to you because no one would do that out of choice.
Even Grandma said the idea of wearing the same dress you wore to ruin your colleague's wedding was crass.
Grandma said that? What does crass mean?
Ugh, never mind. But you should be ashamed of yourself for even suggesting it, and try to accept that he has absolutely no interest in you in that way. He's blocked your number now.
So he hates me now? You've turned him and Grandma against me? How did you do that?
I didn't do anything. You did it all. You've finally gone too far, Kaylee. But they don't hate you. Dean never really cared that much for you anyway. He just wants to make sure you don't cause any more problems because you're his family now.
So you're all going off to be happy, and I have to be a traveling salesperson or something? What if I don't want to do that?
Mom and Dad say the alternative, if you don't want to do the sales job, is you have to check yourself into a clinic and get some therapy. You need to see a mental health professional and figure out if there's a diagnosis and a treatment schedule in your future.
How dare you? I'm not the one who needs therapy around here.
If you don't need to see a doctor, then you should be perfectly fine working a full-time sales job with a bit of traveling involved. How about you try that and see how it goes? If it doesn't work out, you can try the other option.
But I don't want either of those things. I'm an adult. You can't force me.
No, you're right. Nobody is going to force you to do anything like that. If you're an adult, you can make your own decisions, but you'll have to do it by yourself and deal with the consequences by yourself too. I don't really have anything else to say, so I guess I'll find out from Mom and Dad how everything goes.
Emma, this is crazy. Oh, what should I do?
I suppose I should explain a little bit about what went down with Emma's grandma's new husband. I introduced them a few weeks after I met Emma's family. He was an ex-board member of the cosmetics company I work for. He retired sometime last summer, but he had been hanging around the country club and golf course ever since. Whenever any of us guys from the company went out for a round of golf, we'd meet him in the bar and he'd complain about having no one to share his old age with. He's quite an opinionated old fellow, and I'm not surprised he hit it off so well with Emma's grandma. They got married after they'd been dating for a couple of months and moved in together around the same time as Emma and I did. I think they're still getting along really well. I'm very proud of my matchmaking skills. As for Kaylee, without her grandma at home to protect her and having the ultimatum from her parents, she decided to try out the sales job my friend offered her. She's been doing it for a few months already, and we're all interested to see how it'll turn out. I think she's slowly coming around to the idea that she might have some kind of personality disorder. If the job and the whole idea of trying to conduct herself properly in society are too difficult for her, I don't think it'll be too hard to persuade her to see a therapist. On the whole, I think the situation is taking a turn for the better. The only thing Emma and I wanted for Kaylee was for her to see how abnormal her behavior was, and I think we might finally be getting through to her. It would be great if she could recover enough to have a normal life and find someone who really actually loves her for who she is. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content.